Welcome to today's video. Discover Eckhart Tolle's life-changing philosophy for beginners. Finding stillness within. Do you ever feel a constant hum, a restlessness deep inside your being? Perhaps life feels like a relentless race, a never-ending list of things to achieve. You might long for a moment of quiet, a simple breath of genuine peace. Is this feeling familiar to you today? Many souls in our world feel this way. They search for an escape from the pressure, a way to silence the internal chatter. Life often seems to move too quickly. There is always so much demanding our attention. Work, family, news, social media updates. Our minds become crowded like busy streets. We can feel overwhelmed by it all, but what if there was a different path? A way to discover profound calm right now, even amidst the undeniable chaos of daily life. Imagine finding a quiet center within yourself, a place of peace that is always accessible. Are you ready to find that quiet space? Let us begin this exploration together now. Who is this Eckhart Tolle we speak of? He is a contemporary spiritual teacher. His words have resonated with millions globally. People from all walks of life find solace here. He is not aligned with any single religion. His teachings are universal, pointing to truth. He speaks of presence, stillness, and inner peace. His own life was marked by deep despair, until a profound inner transformation occurred. This change altered the course of his existence. Eckhart Tolle was not always a spiritual guide. He lived for many years with intense anxiety, a constant companion of depression and unease. One night, he reached a point of utter crisis. He felt he could not live with himself any longer. Then a sudden realization dawned upon him. If he could not live with himself, there must be two, the I and the self that I cannot live with. This insight was the beginning of his awakening. He experienced a profound release from suffering. His teachings are remarkably simple in their essence, yet they possess a deep and transformative power. Our contemporary world moves at a dizzying pace. Technology promises connection, constant availability. Smartphones beep, emails flood our inboxes. Social media presents curated, often unreal lives. But does this constant connection bring true fulfillment, or does it often leave us feeling more fragmented, more scattered, and strangely more alone than before? We are always on, rarely allowing ourselves to switch off. This relentless demand takes a toll on our inner state. The pressure to keep up can feel immense. We are constantly bombarded with information every day. News cycles run 24 hours, often focusing on negativity. Advertisements tell us what we lack, what we need to buy. Our minds try to process this endless stream. They race with thoughts, worries, and endless to-do lists. This mental chatter becomes a constant companion, a background noise that rarely seems to cease. We become so used to it, we think it is normal. But this inner turmoil is a primary source of stress. It robs us of our peace, our joy, our vitality. This continuous mental activity often creates anxiety, a persistent feeling of unease, a subtle dread. Our minds are incredibly powerful instruments indeed. They allow us to learn, to plan, to create. They help us navigate the complexities of the world. However, the mind can also become a kind of trap, a prison constructed from our own thoughts. When we are not aware, the mind controls us. It dictates our moods, our reactions, our lives. We become identified with its constant stream, believing that we are thoughts, our worries. This is the mind's fundamental deception. So often we find ourselves dwelling on the past, reliving old memories, both good and bad. We might cling to past glories, unable to move on. Or we might be haunted by past mistakes and regrets. The mind replays these stories endlessly, like a broken record. It creates narratives about who we are based on yesterday, but the past is gone. It exists only as a memory trace. Holding on to it keeps us tethered to what no longer is. This prevents us from fully experiencing life as it unfolds. It is like trying to drive whilst looking only in the rearview mirror. Alternatively, our minds frequently project into the future. The power of now, your gateway to true being. What exactly is this power of now that Tolle speaks of? It is the central pillar of his entire philosophy. It is the simple yet profoundly transformative realization that your entire life unfolds exclusively in this present moment. Life is always and can only ever be now. The past was now when it happened. The future will be now when it arrives. There is no escape from the immediacy of this moment. Understanding this is the key to inner freedom. It is the gateway to experiencing your true self. Consider this. The past is completely gone. It exists only as thoughts and memories in your mind. You cannot relive it, you cannot change it. Dwelling on it, whether with regret or nostalgia, is futile. It keeps you anchored to something that is no longer real. Similarly, the future is not yet here, it is unknown. Understanding what is this ego? Eckhart Tolle speaks extensively about the concept of the ego. But what precisely does he mean by this term? It's not simply about being arrogant or self-important, though those can certainly be manifestations of it. The ego, in Tolle's view, is our conditioned sense of self. It is the I that we believe ourselves to be. This I is largely a construct of the mind formed from our thoughts, our personal history, our beliefs. It is the story we tell ourselves about who we are. I am my job, my possessions, my achievements, my failures. This egoic self, however, is often a false self. It is a limited and often distorted perception of reality. It is built upon identifications. I am this, I'm that, I'm a good person, I'm not good enough, I'm right, they are wrong. These identifications create a sense of separation. Separation from others, separation from life itself. The ego thrives on comparison, on feeling superior or inferior. It constantly seeks validation from the outside world. It is always needy, always wanting more, never truly satisfied. The ego also needs conflict and problems to survive. It defines itself through its opposition to other. Watching the thinker, the art of mindfulness. Mindfulness is an ancient practice, yet profoundly relevant today. It is a powerful tool for inner transformation. At its core, mindfulness means paying attention in a particular way, on purpose, in the present moment as it unfolds. And importantly, without judgment or criticism. It is about bringing a gentle, accepting awareness to your thoughts, your feelings, your bodily sensations, and to the world around you right here, right now. It is a simple concept, but its practice can be life-changing. Eckhart Tolle often refers to this practice as watching the thinker. This means becoming an impartial observer of your own mind. You step back and witness the stream of thoughts that constantly flows through your consciousness. You notice the thoughts, but you do not get caught up in them. You do not believe every thought that arises. You do not judge them as good or bad, right or wrong. You simply acknowledge their presence, like clouds passing in the sky. This creates a vital separation, a sense of inner space. You're not your thoughts, you are the awareness of your thoughts. This realization is incredibly liberating, that you are not the voice in your head. Healing old wounds, taming the pain body. Many of us, perhaps all of us, carry unresolved emotional pain. This pain accumulates from past experiences, from hurts, disappointments, losses, and traumas. Eckhart Tolle gives this accumulation of old pain a name. He calls it the pain body. It is not just a psychological concept, but an energy field, an accumulation of negative emotional energy within us. It has its own kind of intelligence, a drive to survive, and it can significantly influence our thoughts and behavior. Understanding the pain body is vital for true healing. The pain body is composed of all the past hurts, the sadness, the anger, the fear, the grief, the shame, any strong negative emotion that was not fully faced, not fully accepted and allowed to be at the time it arose. It becomes trapped within our energy system. It lies dormant much of the time, like a sleeping volcano, but then something in the present triggers it. A remark, an event, even a thought can awaken it, and suddenly it erupts, taking us over. We become the pain body in those moments. When the pain body becomes active, it seeks more pain. This might sound strange, but it is how it survives. It feeds on experiences that resonate with its own energy. Your journey begins now, embracing presence. Eckhart Tolle's teachings offer more than just ideas. They offer a practical lifeline, a tangible path, a way out of the cycle of suffering and mental noise, and into a state of profound peace, joy, and aliveness. This is not a distant goal for a chosen few. It is an inherent possibility within every human being. The potential for awakening exists within you right now. It is waiting to be discovered, to be embraced. His words are like signposts, pointing you back to yourself, back to the truth of who you are, beyond all limitations. The journey to presence does not require grand gestures. It does not demand years of arduous practice to begin. It starts with a single, simple yet powerful step. The step into this very present moment. You can take that step right now as you read these words. Become aware of your breath flowing in and out. Feel the sensations in your body, the aliveness within. Notice the sounds around you without labeling them. Simply be here fully without wanting it to be different. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe for more content, and thanks for watching.